Hi guys, it's Margot. My name is Margot and I'm from Ukraine, and I'm gonna tell you the story that's gonna be the main plot of this video. The story is gonna be about how I created a networking event because I really needed to connect with people in a new city, and exactly 0 people showed up. Well, let's come back. I moved to Lisbon 2 months ago. City was new to me, and I did what I do the best. I drink. I networked. I networked. After weeks of participating in different events, I realized one important thing, and it kind of changed the way I think about communities and communication and people generally. And here's what I discovered. I love networking events as much as I hate them. Because sometimes the main goal on these events, it's not a communication, but mostly like superficial small talks when people just pretend they are interested in you, when they just drink, talking about themselves a lot. This is actually the thing I hate the most. It's when people reach me and they start talking about themselves a lot. I don't even know if I have to answer their questions when they ask me, because I think they're just trying to be polite, because they think like, okay, I'm gonna ask this question, like, what is your favorite book? Because I have my favorite book and I would like to talk about my favorite book. So I just asked you because I'm being polite, but I'm gonna interrupt you after like 1 second and I'm gonna talk about my favorite book. That's how it feels, specifically when you talk to Americans, because I had different conversations with Americans, and what I noticed that people talking a lot about themselves. Like, I would not call them selfish, but it seems like they are so lonely. It seems like in your society, people just don't care about each other. And even if you have close friends, they're not that close. I've been observing American friendship, and it felt every time strange when you're sharing your own, for example, struggle, and person would respond with like, oh yeah, that's so bad. Oh yeah, I feel you. That's bad. I mean, like, what is that? Like, we Ukrainians, we would just starting to do like a therapy for you, like for free. All right. And that's why I think compared to Americans, we feel a bit less lonely. I don't know. It feels like that. So let me know, guys, in the comments, what's going on? What's going on in your communities? What's going on in your society? Why you like talking about yourself that much? Do you feel lonely? If yes, just stay in this channel. Like, subscribe to me, because I will talk to you in every video. Okay, I would talk about communication, I would talk about communities. Maybe we can create even something together. Maybe my channel will grow to 5 subscribers, and we can do a camp, okay, or hiking together, or like whatever you guys want. Just like, let me know. Come back to the events. And that's how I felt that every event is very energy draining and very superficial. Especially, it would feel useless if you don't have the purpose, because usually people participate in those events because they want to promote their services or business or whatever. And I had no goal. I didn't know what to promote. I thought maybe I would figure out after the first event. Like, I would listen to people's struggles, problems, do the little therapy, and I would discover that maybe I have to become a guru or something. I never participated in networking events in Ukraine, so I cannot compare European ones to like Ukrainian ones. But what I know from now is that it feels just very, very not right. I don't know. It feels a bit superficial. And I decided to create my own event. Okay? I decided to create my own event, like my own group of people, do the same event, but like make it more like good. Okay? Revolutionary concept. I know. But I didn't know what type of people I'd like to invite and what can be the topic. Yeah, what can we discuss? Because all those events that I participated in, I was lacking some topic. I was lacking moderation. And I thought, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do moderation. I'm gonna do topic. I have experience in that because I'm running my conversational club. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So the plan was to know what type of people you'd like together. And back then, I was struggling with my YouTube channel. It felt like I spent a lot of time. I was posting consistently. I felt the vibe and everything, but I could not grow. I don't know, compared to other bloggers, I didn't grow that much. And I felt like YouTube just wanted to kick me out. Maybe YouTube still doesn't like me, and this video will like be just somewhere in a YouTube basement. Is there a YouTube basement thing? I don't think so. Well, anyways. And I thought, well, what if I just need someone who would give me another view? But someone who understands the specific of created content, okay? And specifically for YouTube. And I didn't have those people in my surroundings. So I was like, wow, that could be a thing. What if I'm gonna create a club for content creators? Because like YouTubers in Lisbon, I don't think it's a thing. I don't think you're gonna find many people here in Lisbon who do YouTube. Well, I decided to do a content creator club. I just was so excited about that, so I posted immediately on Facebook, in different Facebook groups about that, and boom, just like that, 50 people joined. Well, not exactly just like that. It took me like 2 weeks, okay? But who cares, right? 50 people joined, and exactly 0 people showed up. That's fine. I survived it. I survived this information. But you know what? You know why people didn't join? Because I announced €10 participation fee. And let me explain before you're gonna just like, say, hey, yeah, it's so bad, why you charge and blah blah. Let me explain. I spent like almost a month preparing for this. It's not like, oh, I got an idea and I just immediately created a group and everything. I spent like 2 weeks for creating the group. I was filtering people who wanted to participate and to join the club. I also was I created a specific topic, and I suggested to the audience, like, if you would like to talk about that. Found a venue that could have a terrace, but also the like a space inside, so we can do both. And just for the efforts that I spent time, that I gathered those people, that I organized them, and I planned everything for the event. I wanted just a €10 fee participation, which is also a fabulous filter. It was like a filter from people who are not that interested, but they just sign up for under every event, okay? And this is when everything started. People started to complain a lot. Like, there were five participants who were like the loudest, I would say. They started to write messages like, why should we pay? Why should we pay you? It's another business model, and you're a businesswoman who would like to get money from us. You're so selfish. You're that. One person accused me in, I actually don't even know what. There were so many accusations. But what I really remember is when this person who accused me in selfishness and everything, she announced her own events in my group. And what I did, I just removed her from the group. So she wrote me back privately. She wrote me about how rude I am, that I deleted her from the group. Well, what can I say? I'm from Eastern Europe. We don't do democracy. Some actually supported me. The majority were just like neutral. They did not participate. So at the end of it, I created a content creators club. People really loved it. But when I said €10 fee participation, no one showed up. But I've learned a very valuable lesson about value, that high quality community isn't free. Real value isn't free. When someone invests, they just show up differently. They like committed to the idea and to growth. That €10 fee was a fabulous filter, because it just showed me that if you don't want to pay, it means like you don't actually need it. And look, guys, I totally get it. If the person just has money and can afford something, it doesn't mean this person is great or interesting automatically. No, but it just means that this person shows appreciation. If this person paid for what you created, it means that this person understands the the efforts you put, okay, understands the value, and they don't question it. And if you don't value what you create, people will gladly show you its value, and you might not like it. So today's lesson: don't let others to define your value. Even though you think that you're creating something that it's not very important, okay, you just have to find people who would show you and let you know that this is actually important. Just look for your people, okay? And here on YouTube, I'm looking for mine. So don't forget to subscribe. And I hope so. I don't know. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Let me know if you'd like more videos from me.